What's up, everybody? It's Old Man Winter 8 for Sun and Ski, and we're going to find out if the Burton Hometown Hero is a wise buy for you. So the Hometown Hero quickly became one of the best-selling boards in Burton's lineup the year that it was introduced. It is a directional shape. As you can see, there's a little bit more nose. It has a little bit wider nose. There's about 12 millimeters of taper from the nose to the width of the tail, and the tail is obviously a little bit shorter too. So this basically makes this board want to sit down when you do get it into some deeper snow. Also, it has a camber to rocker up in the tip here, so you get all the power of the camber, just like a traditional cambered board, in between your feet. It works better with that board shaping to get the board up even more when you get it into some powder. Then when we go inside of the board with the core of the fiberglass and those 45-degree carbon highlights, this board has a little bit more of a medium stiff flex. So it's something that can ride a little bit faster, and also with those highlights going across the board, that carbon's going to want to push the board a little bit more in and out of its turns, making for something that you can ride extra fast, and it's going to float extra big. And then of course, with all that aggressiveness, we got to have that WFO base with the wax baked into the sintered base, so you get a super fast board even when you take it right out of the wrapper. But is the Hometown Hero a wise buy for you? Well, this board does come in unisex sizing for men and for women. It is for those higher end intermediate to advanced riders. Basically somebody that says, I want an all mountain board, but I'm probably a little bit more on the free ride side of things. I want a board that's going to rule when I'm going fast on groomers, and it's going to float big when I get it into the deep snow. Obviously everything from the shaping up in the nose and the tail and the bend of this board gives you all the benefits of a powder board. But the really cool thing is that it is actually all beyond the contact point. So that extra width and that extra length is beyond your contact point. When you get this thing on flat snow, from here to here, you essentially have a twin stance on a directional board. So on flat snow, your tips aren't doing anything. They're just sitting up in the air. So this will ride the park. If you are a free rider that says, I want something that I still want to dip into the park, maybe 25–30% of the time, I want something that's going to perform well as a park board, well, Hometown Hero is definitely the answer. But if you got any questions about anything we talked about in the video, definitely leave some comments down below. Also, make sure to visit any of the Sun and Ski locations or check them out on the web at sunandski.com.